Overture Walker, Office of our U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham's office, Lori Travick, and Phil Fry for our Executive Director of our Blythewood Chamber. And that actually is allowing us to actually make this happen is our many members of our board of directors are here today as well, and not just from our corporate and our Midlands board as well. Ed Garrison, are you here? I saw you here. Ed Garrison, then we have Helen Woods, our chairperson for our chairwoman, ex now of our Midlands board. Jim Best, I saw Jim Best here, our chairperson back there of our Midlands board. Mary Winter. Mary, you want to stand and say hello? You don't have to stand, all right. Our corporate board, Calvin Elam, I want to say thank you, Calvin. Rick Wheeler sitting next to him. Bob Dozier sitting next to him as well. So thank you all for our board of directors for seeing this vision, believing in what we're doing in the community here as well, and just want to say thank you for being here as well. And our partners that we have that's actually making this happen, our Next Core partners that we have here. Tom, you want to stand up? From Next Core, Brassfield and Gorey, you have Jeff and Chelsea here representing. Gretchen's there too. So, and then from McMillan, Paston and Smith, Brad Smith and Laura Jones being here. I want to say thank you for designing the building and actually what you see here, what you're going to see here is going to be something that is amazing overall. So one of the most rewarding parts of my job is to be here and to celebrate with you alongside with our community leaders. Again, to bring healthcare closer to the homes, to the communities in which we serve, which is extremely important to us. Obviously, as you know, as we're trying to continue to build trust with our patients, one of the things that we need to continue to do is to be here and closer to the communities of which we serve overall. And this is one of our efforts to make that happen, and kind of a dream come true for us as we talk about how do we continue to fulfill our mission overall. As South Carolina's largest healthcare provider, Prisma Health is committed to increasing our access to care and improving our healthcare outcomes for the communities by providing the right care at the right time and what we're considering here as at the right place. You know, the opening of our Northeast Columbia Medical Park represents a significant milestone in expanding our outpatient services. And again, this is going to be an outpatient presence that we're going to have here to help meet the need for high quality and affordable comprehensive care for the communities of which we serve, something that we're going to continue to do as we move forward in our journey, something that's important to us as well. So it's not about me. I'm going to talk, allow others to really come up and just share some of the vision, what this really means for the communities of which we serve as well. And with that, I'm going to introduce Michael Bundy, who is our president of our region down here in the Midlands region overall, to kind of just share what those next steps look like for you and what you can expect to see as we move forward. Again, thank you for being here with us and celebrating with us today. Mike?
Thank you, Clarence. And again, I echo Clarence's thanks to our board. Actually, we're building this building because it's 3 miles from my house, and I really wanted a nicer, closer place to work. And so I appreciate the investment. Again, I'm Mike Bundy, the Midlands Market CEO. With all the growth that's taking place across our region in the Midlands and across our state overall, we've experienced an incredibly high volume of those seeking our services on the inpatient and the outpatient side. It's increasing the need for more clinical services that are closer to the homes of our patients. This is a testament. Them seeking out their care from us is a testament of the trust that our community places in our team. And it's a privilege and a responsibility that we take very seriously. Moving appropriate outpatient surgical cases from inside a large hospital and putting them out into the community closer to folks' homes creates capacity on the inpatient side for us to do even more complex things. And so it's not just expanding our outpatient presence, but it's creating additional capacity on our inpatient campuses. In addition to enhancing healthcare access, the Northeast Columbia Medical Park contributes to the economic growth of the Midlands with over 250 team members. We'll call this their work home when we're up and operating. The investment for this project is roughly $128 million, further solidifying Prisma Health's commitment to supporting our local communities. It is an honor to be here and be in front of you today and to announce and christen in this groundbreaking for us to begin expanding our presence in the Northeast Columbia market. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Jay Lucas. Jay's our Senior Vice President for Government Affairs. Jay?
Thank you, Mike. Good afternoon. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a great honor it is to be here today to break ground on the Prisma Health Northeast Columbia Medical Park. Again, I am Jay Lucas, Senior Vice President for Governmental Affairs at Prisma. I had the great honor today of introducing a few of our elected officials. Being the Senior Vice President of Governmental Affairs, there's nothing that warms your heart more than not only to do this, but have the elected officials in the community come out and support this project. And we have so many here today, and Clarence has named those. I'm going to introduce three who I'm going to ask to come up and just speak a little bit about the project. First, we have Senator Tamika Isaac Devine. Senator Devine was elected to serve South Carolina Senate District 19, which represents the Northeast area in Richland County. She won in a special election to fulfill the unexpired term of my good friend, the late John Scott, who I served in the legislature with so many years. Prior to her service in the General Assembly, Senator Devine was the first African-American woman elected to serve on the Columbia City Council, and she served on council in an at-large capacity for 20 years. Senator Devine is an attorney by trade and a very good attorney. She's involved in the community through service on various boards, commissions, and civic organizations. Senator Devine is a Liberty Fellow and has been recognized as one of the most 50 influential people in the Midlands by Columbia Business Monthly. It is my great honor to introduce to you today Senator Tamika Isaac Devine. Senator Devine.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure to be here, and I see we've been joined by Councilwoman Gretchen Barron. It's great to see you. Y'all, I am so very excited about this groundbreaking. Prisma has been a partner with me for many years. As a city council person, health initiatives were very important to me, and I remember probably almost 10 years ago at the request of the late, great Vince Ford, I was asked to serve on a committee to talk about health disparities within North and Northeast Columbia. And what we found was one of the biggest things was access to health care and people understanding that having a relationship with a healthcare professional can make all the difference in the world. And so as we see the growth of this area, to have Prisma Health have such a big presence here is not only going to be transformative for the residents of District 19, but the entire northern part of our city, including Blythewood. So I'm very excited to be here. I thank Prisma for your vision, for your continued partnership, but most importantly, investing in the well-being of our citizens. We know that health outcomes increase when you have a trusted relationship, and these outpatient services will bring those trusted relationships so that people can have access to high quality health care. So thank you so much, and it's my honor to be here.
Now I have the tremendous honor of introducing somebody who's a very, very good friend, who I served in the South Carolina House of Representatives with for, I think, 6 years. 6 years. Cambrell Garvin is a tireless worker in the House. He's the first car in the parking lot when you get there in the morning. He's the last car to leave. He's had an interesting career path, and he started off as a public school teacher, so he really has a tremendous heart for children. And then why in the world he would want to go from being a school teacher to a lawyer, I could never figure out. But he is a fantastic lawyer. He not only has a great heart for public education, but he has a tremendous heart for health, particularly the health in the district that he serves in, which happens to be here. So it's, again, my honor to represent someone I did serve with, Cambrell Garvin, for some comments. Cambrell.
You know, old habits are hard to break, so I want to say thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that very kind introduction. And good morning, everyone. It is so great to be here. And as the speaker said, my name is Cambrell Garvin. I serve this area in the South Carolina House of Representatives. And I'll tell you, it's a great day here in South Carolina. It's a great day here in Richland County. As the senator mentioned, this is a transformative deal for an opportunity for our community. Here in Richland County, we know that we have some of the highest diabetic amputation rates in our state. So having access to health care is so important. And I'll tell you, as being someone who lives in this community, someone who lives literally 3 to 5 minutes away, Councilwoman Barron, we know just how big of a game changer this is for our community. We know that our neighbors are going to be thrilled to be able to come and use the state-of-the-art facilities that are going to be offered here. So we want to say thank you to Prisma Health for making this investment into our community, and we look forward to many years of continued partnership. We look forward to many years of continued success. One last point. A couple years ago, about 20 years or so ago, most of this used to be a cow pasture. And so it's amazing to see how this area has grown, and we know that it will continue to grow with economic investments such as this. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for the opportunity to say hello. Thank you.
Before I introduce our last speaker, we do have some very special guests who have joined us today, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention them because all of them are very good friends of mine. Senator Mia McLeod is here. Senator, where are you? Senator McLeod. I had the opportunity to roast Senator Mia McLeod at a sickle cell event. And, she is not somebody you can roast and she will ever let you forget it. I've tried to tell her the last 15 years that they were jokes. They weren't serious, but she's still mad at me. But I love her because I serve with her, and she's just a tremendous person. Paul Livingston's here. Listen, Paul is a legend. Paul, thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here. And County Councilwoman Gretchen Barron, who's a tremendous partner. Gretchen, thank you so much for being here. Ivory Thigpen is here. Ivory, that is not my fault. They gave me the list. I would have known Ivory was here, but he's missing 50 pounds, and he looks so good. And listen, that's a good way to get out of that, isn't it? You look great, Ivory. And I had the honor and privilege of serving with Ivory, and he does a great job for the folks in Richland County. But we want to hear from the Richland County Council, who is our partner here. And Chairwoman Jessica Mackey is just an outstanding individual. In 2020, Chairwoman Jessica Mackey was elected to represent Richland County Council District 9, which encompasses part of the Northeast community. With a background in local government and economic development, Chairwoman Mackey currently works in strategic planning and communications. She is a strong supporter of economic development initiatives. Chairwoman Mackey is actively involved in many boards and civic organizations which serve the Richland community and has been recognized as a best and brightest for 35 and under by Columbia Business Monthly. She's married to Joseph, and they have 2 children. Again, my great honor to introduce Chairwoman Jessica Mackey.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to see so many of our Northeast folks, elected officials, I should say, here, because this really is important to the Northeast community. As the speaker stated, I represent District 9, which is in Northeast Columbia, but Councilwoman Barron, this is right here in the heart of your district, and we all share in the growth of Northeast. And for so many years, the past 10 years, we've seen the significant growth that has happened in Northeast, but also with the recent announcement, the largest economic development announcement that we had in Richland County, we know and can expect additional growth to come. To be able to have a facility like this that Prisma Health is going to bring to Northeast Columbia to provide the services that our residents need, to make it convenient to get accessible, quality health care. That is what Richland County Council is committed to providing our residents here. I'm thankful for the partnership with Prisma Health and bringing this to our community, and look forward when we can all gather back here again to celebrate the grand opening of this facility. Thank you all for coming.
Well, it's a little windy day. Well, thank you. Mr. Lucas told me I was up next, so here I am. So here we go. So good morning. I'm Dr. Patrice Hoyce. I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Prisma Health Group in the Midlands, and also Chief Academic Officer for Prisma System. So really excited to be here today, meet a lot of new people, and what an unbelievable event this is. You know, this Northeast Columbia Medical Park exemplifies our commitment to ensuring that patients receive the care that they need, when they need it, and where they need it. And we will be offering a wide array of primary, specialty, and surgical services right here outside, as you heard, of that traditional hospital setting. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to highlight for you a few of the services that we can provide to our community. This new medical park will feature 4 state-of-the-art operating rooms, increasing the convenient access to same-day surgery procedures in the Midlands. 110 examination rooms to accommodate more appointments. A comprehensive range of diagnostic and treatment services, including laboratory, imaging, and rehabilitation. Specialty care services to include physiatry, gastroenterology, vascular, neurology, endocrinology, pain medicine, and behavioral health. Primary care services to include internal and family medicine, as well as OBGYN practices. We will also have cardiology and orthopedic centers of excellence right here, and an outpatient drive-through pharmacy for easy access to medications. Sort of your one-stop shopping for everything right here. I will tell you that our team could not be more excited to bring this high-quality, compassionate Prisma Health care that patients know and trust to this state-of-the-art outpatient facility, offering greater access at a lower cost to the community, and continuing with our values and our commitment to inspire health, to serve with compassion, and to be the difference, and to do that right here. So I thank you for this opportunity to be here and to share that with you. And now I would like to invite my friend Anthony Jackson, and President of Prisma Health Baptist Hospital, as well as Vice President of External Affairs, to give our closing remarks. Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, so I will add my good morning to all of the good mornings that we've heard thus far. But before we get started, I want to make sure we take the opportunity to give Councilperson Gretchen Barron an opportunity to come and make a few comments as well, as she represents the area where we stand. So if you will come up for a few minutes and give a few comments.
Good morning, and thank you, Anthony, for this opportunity. I won't repeat all the things that I've already said because it's so exciting to have this facility right here in District 7. District 7 serves as the heart of Richland County. So when you look at your map, you just go in a circle in the middle, and that's where District 7 is. And we are growing by leaps and bounds every day, every minute. I laugh and I tell my colleagues when we did redistricting, they didn't take into consideration the 12 subdivisions that were already being built in my district. And so we're growing, but I want to tell you a short story and why this facility is so important. 2 medical crises that my family experienced, could have, if this facility was here, it would have been a little bit different. And I'll spare you the details, but I watched my oldest son have an allergic reaction that was very close to life ending because we had to drive all the way downtown to get him there, and we really just got him there in the nick of time. Now living about, I think Representative Garvin said, 3 to 5 minutes from here. God forbid something happens. But having this facility is definitely life-changing for many people who live in this area. So thank you to Prisma Health, because as we're growing, I'm a good Southern girl, and I don't want to go downtown. I want to go to town to go to to have to go to the doctor. So this does provide an opportunity, and I'm excited about it. Thank you again.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Again, I'm Anthony Jackson, and I am president of Baptist Hospital and vice president of external affairs for Prisma Health here in the Midlands. As I've attended over the past year or so a number of community events, having conversations with leaders from around our state and our region, one of the things that's really evident is the fact that this is one of the fastest growing areas, not just in the state, but in the country. And with that also, there's an increased demand as it relates to health care, and having quality health care is tremendously important. And so the opening of this Northeast Medical Park underscores our dedication to meeting the demand while upholding the highest standards of care. We're excited to continue to serve the community and expanding access to quality health care for all. With that being said, since I am closing, I want to say thank you for coming. But we want to take the opportunity now. We'll move into, I'm not sure exactly where we're going to take some photographs, if you're all okay with that. What area should we be moving to? We're going to go towards the shovel. So again, thank you all for coming. Have a fantastic day. We'll have refreshments after we take photos, okay? Thank you all.